Well, good morning and welcome to the 2004 Thirds Grand Final for the GDFL between Bannockburn and Bellpost Hill here at St Albans Reserve on a wet and cold morning, but not too bad. It's just a few showers around, and we're looking forward to what should be a great game. A repeat of last year's grand final, Bannockburn going for their 4th consecutive premiership and Bellpost Hill in their 2nd consecutive grand final, looking to upset the Bannockburn side this morning. Also joining me in commentary, Eric Nichols. Good morning to you, Eric.
Morning, Jason. Lovely to be here on a winter's morning. I guess it's a winter's game.
It is. The ground is not too bad this morning, even though we've had a bit of rain overnight. And Bannockburn went straight through to the grand final a couple of weeks ago by defeating North Geelong, and then Bellpost Hill beat North Geelong in the preliminary final last week by 4 points to book their spot in the grand final. So we're looking forward to what should be a great game. And the umpires this morning, I'll have to go to the page that's got the umpires on it. And for this Thirds grand final, the umpires and the central umpires are Chris Kennedy, Brad Weedman and Darren Garn, Sean Smith, Renal Wackett and Chris Hargraves on the boundary, and Matthew Phillips and Alan Schnars, the goal umpire. So good luck to the men in white also, as well as the players.
Bannockburn won the toss, kicking to the southern end, which I don't really think there's a favoured end for wind.
So the start of the first term in the grand final will be Filet and Jackson doing their ruck work, and it's still in the middle, the ball looking for Hauer. Filet's over the top of it as well. Then coming through Razmovsky, little toe poke off the ground by Persick for Bellpost Hill. Goes out towards centre wing, tapped on quickly by Caddy. Free kick fan, going to go to Bannockburn, over the shoulder to Caddy in that play, so he will take the first effective kick and gets it towards half forward. Mark taken at centre half back, and well taken too by Welsh for Bellpost Hill. So just to relieve the pressure early, takes a mark on his chest, and we'll see a few of them this morning. He goes long with the kick towards centre wing, backing back there and getting through somehow. Good play too by Van Ingen. He goes towards centre wing, picked up pretty well in the end by Weedman, got it away. Was that a throw, was it? Over the shoulder, said the umpire. So will be a free kick on centre wing to Weedman for Bellpost Hill. Goes to the left foot kick towards half forward. Long lead and a long way out. No mark taken, play on the call. Close to the boundary line. Lima can't keep it in, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Out of side half forward flank. And as we said, Bellpost Hill going towards the northern end in the first term. So a boundary throw in for Jackson and Cusack. Cusack gets it down to the front. Tapped on close to the boundary line. And can the players keep it in? I don't think they can. Persick's there. Also over the top of it was O'Keefe. And the boundary umpire will do it once more. Still at half forward. Northern end of the ground, Jackson and also Cusack both get a fist to it. Jackson went up again, comes towards Lima. Tried to get a kick around the corner. Got some support in the middle, and getting away was Stud. Handball. Coming the other way was Van Ingen. Over the top of it now. Handball away by O'Neill to Cusack. Put him into trouble. Got the handball away. They tapped it on. Only as far, though, as Najovsky. Now they might be away. Through Hauer. Left foot kick towards centre wing. No mark taken. Play on the call. And a kick off the ground. We might see a bit of that too. Carter's across there. Also over the top of it might have been Welsh. Kick off the ground by Carter again. Close to the boundary line at half forward for Bannockburn. And he's happy to see it over. We'll have a boundary throw in. Still no score in the Thirds grand final between Bannockburn and Bellpost Hill. We're playing 20-minute quarters this morning, no time on, so just playing to 20 minutes, and it's at half forward.
So the ball about to come in from the wing. Jackson for Bellpost Hill against Hauer on that occasion. Bannockburn do the best out of that. Kick it inside 50. First time they've been there. Picked up in defence by Welsh. He's done okay in the early part of the quarter. Flicked back through the legs by Bellpost Hill, but here go Bannockburn. Nice handball to advantage, but comes unstuck. Picked up there, kick towards centre wing. Bellpost Hill got the runners. They're in front. They've done well. Nice pick up there by Fantella, but great tackling by the Bannockburn team in the middle of the ground, and the umpires call for a whistle. So at 3 minutes into the first quarter, no score, whatever. Ball between half forward lines on both ends of the ground at this stage. Nice tap there by Fiolette for Bannockburn. Comes to ground. Players finally get out. Done well there. Hauer on the left foot, and a nice diving mark by Perkins. Plays on quickly now. Inside 50 for Bannockburn. There's the lead coming from full forward. Almost a wonderful pickup. Can't quite do that, but does so now. Good tackling by the defence for Bellpost Hill. Well done. Ball flicked towards the boundary line. And over the just outside the 50-metre arc. The ball will be thrown in. So it's in Bannockburn's forward half. Jackson reads it well. He's got down there pretty quickly. Now with Violet, but Violet out guns him there. Nice little handball by Watts, not to advantage for Bannockburn. Now it is. Good pick up there by Reek. Reek now hooks it around the body to, well, a lovely lead and a load mark there for Bannockburn by Kelly. The man on the mark's 45 metres out. Umpire calls him to play on there. Kicks along towards full forward. It's almost a great mark man in front there, not paid. Ball comes to ground. Thrown out. Gee, a little bit fortunate there, Belpastel, but they're clear as the balls come out. But attacking the ball in the middle was Watts. Doesn't pick it up for Bannockburn. Now they're away, Belpastel through Ramovsky. Kicks to centre wing, but gee, they're doing well in the middle of the ground, Bannockburn. Picked up there by, looked like Van Ingen. Now it's flicked out. Bannockburn now. Got time. The lead comes again from full forward. Mark not taken this time. Picked up by Caddy to full forward. Mark's not taken. Having a bit of trouble there is Toolman. But the ball now is flicked out once again. Well, nobody's really able, and you can understand it with the wet conditions. Now, finally, Williams comes out for Belpastel. Kicks to the middle of the ground. Players over on the footy. Coming back strongly there is Robinson. Picks it up. Kicks it now around the body. Makes good ground there is Caddy. Doesn't take the mark. Gets clear. Has time. Well, you need to kick it a bit further than that, son, but they make the most of it, Bannockburn, as it's picked up by Perkins towards full forward. Play's been up in that area for a long time for Bannockburn in this stanza of play, but they're just not able to capitalise at the present time. Fantastic pick-up on that occasion. Flick to full forward, and the mark at full back for Belpastel, taken by Welsh. He's done well early, Welsh. See the kick, well, he might get away with it because good work, Jackson. He's made good ground. So 5.5 minutes in the grand final, no score.
Jackson from the back pocket goes towards half back, punched away. At the back was O'Neill, and also over the top of it Robinson. Now getting it away, handball was Fantala. Got it away okay to Persick. At half back goes towards centre wing. In front, Laugerson works his way to the front, does nicely. Takes the mark in front of Cusack. Couple of leads on at centre half forward. Rodriguez on a long lead from full forward. He comes out and he takes the mark. Well done. Good lead. He turns around, goes to the right foot kick towards an open goal square. Getting back there also. Which way is it going to bounce? I think it might bounce through for one behind. It will. So the first score of the third's grand final for season 2004 shows Belpastel one behind. Bannockburn yet to score. And we have been playing 6.5 minutes in the first term.
So the ball now been recovered in defence for Bannockburn. Looking for options. Probably straight down the ground is the way he's going to go. Not a bad looking kick, but almost intercepted there for Belpastel. But Bannockburn come back, kick off the ground. As Jason indicated, be a fair bit of that. The big fella bends down well. Violet can't pick it up, however. He is infringed. And the benefit of putting your head down over the footy, Violet gets the free kick for Bannockburn. Looking for a player running in Hauer. Can't take the mark. Free kick paid to Fantella. So Belpastel back towards the half forward line. And there's a good mark at centre half forward by Laugerson. And kicks to where he should be playing, centre half forward. But it's in the forward half for Belpastel. Pushing the back there, I think. Yes, against Belpastel to Violet. And he's got the benefit of a couple of kicks. Well, called to play on there. He might have been lucky it wasn't 50 on that occasion. Kick's not so good, and Carter has taken the mark on centre wing. Carter now called to play on, kicks towards the corridor where he should be going. Mark not taken, comes to ground. Great work at ground level by Ramovsky. Kicks to an open goal, unguarded, and just misses to the left. So Ramovsky gets a behind, a second behind to Belpastel. So after 8 minutes, Belpastel 2 behind, Bannockburn yet to score.
So Jackson O'Neill to kick in from fullback for the Tigers at the northern end of the ground. Violet gives him a lead. He goes in that direction with Jackson right next to him. So the two will go. In front also no mark taken. So Caddy, Roves, it does well. Short little chip passes all right to Watts. Should have taken the mark. Second effort was okay. Got away. Handball outboard was all right too. And they're running along centre wing. Might be Van Ingen goes towards centre half forward. From behind had to punch away there was Toolman. And Welsh has got the job on him, and a hold, said the umpire. So Welsh has done well in the early stages and has got a free kick at the half-back flank position. On the outer side, goes towards centre wing with a right foot kick. High two going for Lagerson. Can't take the mark. Second effort was all right, though. Needs to get the ball away now. Good tackle. Falls only as far as Reek can get around. Right foot kick over the shoulder towards a lead coming out there from Perkins. But he can't keep it in. And it will be a boundary throw-in. Centre wing on the outer side. Bell Post still 2 behinds. Bannockburn yet to score. Been playing 9 minutes in the first term, so middle stages. At the opening quarter. Jackson, Violet. Violet gets it down. Persick ripped off the footy. And the boundary umpire will do it all again. Still on centre wing on the outer side. Violet and Jackson once again to do the ruck work. Boundary umpire throws in. Jackson takes the front position and gets it down. Thump away. Comes back towards Persick again. Loses the ball in the tackle. Had some support in Lima. Lost the football though. Persick again close to the boundary line. And I don't think they'll be able to keep it in this time. Reek, the 2 number 1s, they do. And they get a kick away. But only as far as Violet. Takes a good overhead mark. Just on the defensive side of centre wing. Drives it back towards the middle. Lead coming. And in the middle. Presents himself there was Padani. Takes the mark. Goes with the right foot kick to centre half forward. From behind again, Tallman. And this time Welsh takes the mark easily again. Goes with a kick towards centre wing. Tar can take the mark overhead. Does well and plays on. Now goes with the right foot kick long towards Stud to run back onto it. And also getting back there was O'Neill. And coming back Van Ingen. And he has pushed it through for 1 behind to Bell Post Hills. So they go to 3 behinds. Bannockburn yet to score. We've been playing 10.5 minutes in the first term.
So we wait the ball to come back now to O'Neill, who will kick in for Bannockburn. It's honours with Belpost still at this stage. Lovely kick out from O'Neill there. Mark taken comfortably on his chest by Howe at half-back. So Bannockburn come forward again. Good lead again. Mark dropped by Reek, but gets some support out there. Now Belpost still get numbers at the contest. And it's pushed over the boundary line ahead of Reek. So we're between wing and half forward, outer side, almost 11 minutes into the first quarter. Boundary umpire to bring the ball back in. Ruck work there done by Wiedemann. Ball comes forward once again, and the boundary umpire will have a repeat performance. Flags just indicating it's almost west to east, the breeze, so no advantage to either end at this moment. Nice tap down there by Bannockburn, get it to ground. It's under a stack of players. The umpire comes in quickly with the whistle, and we'll put the ball in the air. Still on the centre wing, outer side. Ball goes up. Wiedemann with his bulk does well. Ball comes to ground. Players not able to clear it out of the scrum now. A kick off the ground, gets it clear. And here you go, Belpost Hill through Ramovsky again. Lovely kick towards full forward numbers with Bannockburn. Caddy, at least Cusack it is, kicks it along the ground and finds the safety of the boundary. So Bannockburn defence under a bit of pressure. There's the ball now, half forward flank for Belpost Hill. Comes in. Good work there in the ruck by Van Ingen. That's, beg your pardon, by Jackson. Gets the ball to ground. Belpost Hill, well, they've got the chance, but almost legged Bannockburn there, but the Howard now, long kick along the ground. McAuliffe does well, picks it up, kicks it back from whence it's come, but again, it's Bannockburn doing well. The big fellow has done well there, Violet, gets it to the middle of the ground, and Bannockburn diving forward, take the mark. Well, it wasn't such a good kick. The heavy ball, I think, is causing some problems at the moment. Overrunning the football there was Kelly. Now Belpost Hill, they've done very well there through Williams, gets it back to the middle of the ground. Comes to ground, at ground level, it's Robinson, does well. Great smother there for Belpost Hill. Robinson back on it, picks it up, pushing the back, not paid. Mark, the umpire paid the mark eventually. But the kick there, it's intercepted there by Watts. He's immediately tackled, and Belpost Hill, they're on a mission here. They're doing very, very well in the first quarter. Ball comes to centre wing. Now it's Bannockburn with numbers, and they've done well here. Picked up, kick along the boundary line. That's a little bit too close to the boundary on that occasion. The good work done by Robinson, but he's going 25 metres for his team. So 13.5 minutes gone, first quarter, Bannockburn. Another foray into the forward half. Can they capitalise this time? Fiolet, well, nullified there in the ruck, but ball comes to Bannockburn player there in caddy. Can't, player he was away. The free kick paid, and he was on the way on that occasion. It is Overgore, and probably advantage should have been allowed, but again, good mark. Making the ball the object, Romovsky, and in the middle of the ground has taken the mark for Belpastel. There's a nice kick looking for, wow, that's a terrific mark in the pack, not paid by the umpire, and that was to Van Ingen. So, big fellow again, Fiolet, handball to Robinson. His handball's gone astray. Cusack coming in strongly. On hands and knees, they're pretty desperate, and there's Romovsky, picks it up, great tackle. The umpire finally pays a free kick, and Bannockburn in defence have been rewarded finally. It's Robinson, is it, that's got it on half-back, goes towards the centre wing. Terrible kick in real terms. Mark dropped there, should have taken that one, Lima, but gets some support. Now towards centre wing, Romovsky picks it up and away he goes. That's a nice looking kick to centre half forward. Bannockburn defence under real pressure again. Diving after the footy's Tar, can't pick it up, finally does, he's tackled. Gets a handball out, Stud, he's tackled. Gee, there's some strong work. Tar with his strength, picks it up, kicks forward. Oh, luck is a fortune because the ball, it was a terrible kick. I reckon he was having a shot for goal, and he's taken the mark probably 25 metres out directly in front for Belpastel, and good work there by Wiedemann. And the opportunity for first goal of the game has taken nearly 16 minutes, but will be a terrific boost for Belpastel if he can kick this goal. They've worked very hard up forward. Comes in, it's at low, and I tell you what, I think it might have gone over the outstretched hands. It has. So Wiedemann gets the first goal of the game. The first goal for Belpastel, they go to 139. Bannockburn yet to score. We've been playing almost 16 minutes.
I suspect that ball's a bit heavy now after 16 minutes of play.
Cake a save, I reckon.
Just got it over the outstretched hands, as Eric said, but puts the first goal on the board for the grand final. And Belpastel 9-point lead, late stages of the first term. Back to the middle. Filet and Jackson, who have done the ruck work for the entire quarter. The umpire will throw the ball in the air, does so now. And both get a hand to it. Falls towards Howard. Lima's over the top of it as well. Now through the middle, Reek. Can't take it with him. Now Filet does. Gives it away to Watts. Had it and lost it. Going to be under pressure from Kingsbury. Lose the football. Kingsbury kick off the ground. Back towards the middle. Caddy tries to get away from Kingsbury. Does. Can he get around from Razmovsky? Gets the right foot kick away. Might be okay. Perkins takes the mark. Point of the centre square at half forward. Drives it towards Toolman on a lead from Welsh. Can't take the mark. Now foot race. Welsh gets around. Kelly's there as well. Kick off the ground by Kelly. Short little toe poke or into a bit of weather there on the ground. Bit of water. Now Williams under pressure. Gets a kick away but might be chopped off. No mark taken by Howard. Now Perkins helps him out. Handball back to Caddy. Has to sit and wait for it at 50. Right foot kick. Long towards the 10-metre square. 1-on-1. Might be okay for Sanford. Might run through. Where's what going to be? It's going to be pushed through. 4-1 behind to Bannockburn. Their first score of the grand final. They are 1 behind, and Belpastel 1-3-9.
Bit unfortunate, skidded the wrong side of the post, and we see Lorgerson to do the kicking in for Belpastel. So he's back in the goal square. Which way is he going to go? 17.5 minutes. Not that long to quarter time now. Decides to come almost straight down the middle. Oh, I read it well on that occasion, Perkins, for Bannockburn. He's done well in this first quarter. Tries the short pass. You've got to go a bit longer than that. Toolman way behind, outnumbered 3-1, but finally does well. Comes in, gets a handball clear. The player running is Watts for Bannockburn. A nice little chip pass, and he's found, it's not Robinson, one of the smaller players in the forward half for
Padani, is it?
It could be. We'll identify him if he kicks the goal. It'll take a huge kick. The man on the mark's 35 metres out, 45-degree angle, and with the heavy ball, it would take a huge kick. It is a huge kick. Does well. In fact, that's gone with a bit of a push in the goal square. That's gone through. That's a sensational goal for Bannockburn. We'll identify the young man when he turns. He's not going to turn and show us his number, is he? but it is Padani. You picked it right. So first goal for Bannockburn and brings them right back. 1-1-7, trailing Belpost 1-3-9, and it's 18.5 minutes into the first quarter, so a very opportune goal for them.
So back to 2 points of difference. And back to the middle for Filet and for Jackson. Umpire throws the ball in the air now. Not far away from siren time for quarter time. Filet gets it down. Reek in the middle. Wrapped up, said the umpire. Not going anywhere. So we'll have a secondary bounce. Just forward of the centre circle for Bannockburn. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Filet. Jackson gets it down towards Watts. Kick off the ground by Razmowski. Goes in, still in the middle of the ground. Coming the other way was O'Neill. Picked it up and did well in the end. Handball away to Hauer in traffic. Left foot kick around the corner towards centre half forward. Sanford, Welsh there. And a foot race now. Welsh over the top of it. Just inside 50 for Bannockburn. Who's going to pick it up? Kelly tried to. Lost it. Padani's in there also. Williams as well. Now comes away. Kelly got a kick. Toolman can't take it with him. Over the top of it now. Has to try and get rid of it. Can't do so. Wrapped up. The umpire will come in and ball it up, only about 20 metres out from the Bannockburn goal. So, umpire Garn throws the ball in the air for Sanford, and also Lagerson gets it down. Kelly got it away well. Perkins, little toe poke, into towards the goal square, under pressure, and Perkins tried to throw it out, got it towards Toolman. He's wrapped up. Was it too high? The umpire said play on. Now it should be, well, held to him, said the umpire. So ball up 15 metres out from goal as the siren sounds for quarter time. And Belpost Hill 1-3-9 lead. Bannockburn 1-1-7. The goal kickers at the first change for Belpost Hill. Chris Wiedemann, for Bannockburn, Sean Padani. 2 points of difference. We'll take a break back with the second quarter action of the Thirds Grand Final for season 2004 after this. Well, welcome back for the second quarter of the Thirds Grand Final for 2004. 1-3-9 plays 1-1-7 at the start of the second term. Belpost Hill with a 2-point lead, but Bannockburn get the first effective kick from the middle through Brad Watts. Goes towards Padani, the goal kicker for Bannockburn. Gets the handball away towards Reek. Gets it out towards Watts again, who followed up. Half forward goes long towards full forward. Looking for Sanford. Can't take the mark. Off back towards Sanford again. Good second effort. Gets around. Right foot kick was smothered though. Into towards the left forward pocket for Bannockburn. Kicking to the northern end. Pack develops. Umpire may have to come in and ball it up. And he'll do so now. There's a number of players strewn over the top of the ball. And it will be a ball up. Left forward pocket, Bannockburn into attack. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Tar up against Toolman. Tar got it down towards Razmowski. Got a quick kick away. Might be all right to stud. Took the mark. Just 15. Took the mark. Backward of half back flank. Goes towards, Filen in the end. Who gets up, can't take the mark. Through the middle, trying to tap it backwards, was over Gore. Razmowski over the top of it as well. Now Van Ingen got the handball away quickly to Caddy. Kick around the corner. High kick towards the square. Sanford can't take the mark. Toolman's there. Left foot kick. Usually good in this situation, and has just pushed it wide for one behind. So they close the gap further, Bannockburn. They go to 1-2-8. Belpost Hill 1-3-9. We've been playing a minute and a half in the second term.
So the ball back with Lorgerson for Belpost Hill to kick the ball back in. Zone defence for Bannockburn. Decides to come to the western side. Nice looking kick. Looking for Tar. Oh, and does well. Tar with the wet ball. Marked strongly overhead. So on half-back flank for Belpost Hill now. Tar. The long kick towards the centre of the ground. Does well. Mark almost pulled down by Lima. Can't control it. Good work underneath there by Reek. Kick off the ground. Gets the ball to half forward for Bannockburn. Lorgerson attacks the footy. Does well. Handball, however, the tackle forced him to be unable to get a kick. Now it's at centre half forward. Cusack in the forward half in this quarter for Belpost Hill, but it comes for Bannockburn. Comes out wide. In front, almost a mark low down by Robinson. Umpire has paid the free kick. Might have been for effort, perhaps. Robinson there goes on quickly to half forward. Good work. Great mark in defence there by Welsh, who's had a very good first quarter. Had the better of Toolman. Kicks long towards half-back flank now. Up high. Oh, that looked like Lorgerson and or Kingsbury it was. Takes a strong mark overhead.
That's Jackson.
Jackson, beg your pardon. Yeah, Jackson has done very well there with the wet ball. Now decides to keep it going down the flank. In front there. And mark not taken for Bannockburn by Fiolet. indiscriminate kick, said the umpire. So Fiolet, who made the ball his objective, kicks back into the corridor at centre half forward. Up high and able to take the mark to him at ground level. Doing well. There's Padani again. Hooks it toward full forward, looking for Sanford. Getting back Tar. He's dispossessed. Now's a chance for Bannockburn. Picked up quickly by Anthony, but he's slung as he tried to kick the footy, and it's out of bounds. 4 metres from the behind. In fact, it's only a couple of metres from the behind post as the boundary umpire now will put the ball in the air once again. Tar. Tillman from behind, and they've done very well. The Belpostal side through Welsh again, get the ball to centre wing outer side, and found the safety of the boundary between wing and half forward flank for Bannockburn, kicking to the northern end in this second quarter. Almost 4 minutes. A point the difference at this moment. Belpostal in the lead. Nice back tap back by Fiolet. Belpostal at the drop of the footy, however, towards centre wing. Good contest out there. Ball pushed toward the boundary. Just ahead of Carter. And he hands the ball back to the boundary umpire. About to come in once again. Wing, outer side, Tar and Fiolet. Fiolet gets a tap down. Howard picks it up. Immediately tackled by Tar. Gets a handball clear. Now Belpostal toward the middle of the ground. Contest there, numbers with Bannockburn. Kick off the ground there by Grossman. Out towards centre wing, and well, the player tackled out the footy. Play on to the umpire, and Belpostal with a bit of strength. Get the ball back to the middle, attacking it well. Good work there by Watts. Gets a handball clear to his teammate there in Robinson. Towards centre half forward. Ball slippery once again now. Picked up by Belpostal for Williams. Back towards the defensive half, and there's good work there by Caddy for Bannockburn along the ground. Handball to Howard. He's immediately tackled and dispossessed by Tar. Gets a handball clear, and Belpostal are away. Kick towards half forward. Good strong running and a strong mark there by the big fellow in Wiedemann. Gets a handball quickly to players running now towards the centre half forward position, but Bannockburn, well, resolute in defence. The kick to the safety of the boundary, but it's going to be an advantage because Badani picks it up on the left foot along the boundary line. It's still in play. They've done well, Bannockburn. First to the footy there was Perkins. He's over the footy, gets it out. Umpire giving him the opportunity. Well, it's a bit of tunnel ball out there. Now, that's an unbelievable decision. So I don't know who he's penalised. He's penalised the Bannockburn player. So free kick to Belpostal. We've been playing 6 minutes. Back towards centre wing. Good mark there by Padani. Low down for Bannockburn. On the overlap, accepting the handball is Cusack. Towards half forward for Bannockburn. The players trying to get the footy out. The umpire's been pretty hard on them in that situation, but it's a lovely kick forward by Perkins. Bannockburn under pressure as at centre half back. It was Lorgerson, does well. The ball back to centre wing. Players in the middle, they miss it completely. Now it's Belpostal coming forward, thwarted on that occasion by O'Keefe to half forward for Bannockburn. This time Tillman does well. Gets a handball out wide to Watts. He's had a good quarter on the left foot towards full forward. And Sanford almost a mark, comes back on the footy. Umpires put the whistle. No, the whistle wasn't on the football, it was elsewhere. Howard in the middle of the pack tries to handball forward for Bannockburn. Lorgerson tries to crash through the pack. It's pretty hard, tough work in there as umpires just letting play go on. Bannockburn, they're trying desperately to work it forward. Now the umpires put a whistle on play. And at 7 minutes into the second quarter, it's 1 point the difference. 1-3 Belpostal, 1-2 Bannockburn.
So ruck contest, Jackson goes up by himself. Tries to get it down towards Stud, he and Robinson. Jackson over the top of it again, pushed on by Stud. Wiedemann comes at it, rides the bump from Caddy, loses it. High, said the umpire. And a free kick to Wiedemann at half back for Belpostal. So we try and drive it towards centre wing. Carter gives him a lead, he goes in that direction. And he's going to be under pressure from 5 Bannockburn players. He's got to get around. He gets the handball back. It might be okay. Fantala needs to get around. Got wrapped up. And he's under pressure. Back to Carter though. Kick around the corner out of bounds on the full. So free kick to Bannockburn on centre wing. Pat Howard will have it. So Howard goes short with the kick. It's okay. Finds Perkins. So now Perkins, right foot kick goes long back towards half forward. Pack develops at the back now. Breaks over the top, gets it away to O'Neill. Thought about the kick, probably should have in the end, lost the footy. Tar through the middle, Perkins as well. Falls, handball, came over the top. Carter, handball to further afield towards Stud. He can't take it with him. Pretty tight on half forward. The umpire calls play on, lets it go. In the middle, Robinson, handball away to Caddy, under pressure, lost the football, dragged to the ground. Pack develops again, comes to the side of the pack. Howard gives a shepherd for Watts. Gets a kick away under pressure, back towards the pocket. Ball post two with the numbers. Over the top of it, Welsh did pretty well, then lost the footy. Had some support though, then they lost the footy again. Welsh, second effort. Handball to Overgore, close to the boundary line. Right foot kick, might be okay in the end towards Carter, but Robinson chops it off and takes the mark. Still at half forward for Bannockburn. Back towards the corridor at centre half forward. Toolman comes out, slides, can't take the mark, pushed away. And over the top of it again, handball came away from Fantala. Now a little toe poke by Caddy. Back towards Toolman, handball to Caddy. Again, who followed it up. Left foot kick to the pocket. And it might run out of bounds before the players can keep it in. It will. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Left forward pocket for the Tigers. They trail 1-2-8. Bell post till 1-3-9. We've been playing 9.5 minutes in the second term. So pretty tight here. Boundary throw in. Sanford got it down. In towards the 10-metre square. And trying to get it away quickly was Kingsbury, close to the boundary line. Padani, can he keep it in? No, he can't. And we'll have a boundary throw in this time in the right forward pocket, about 30 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. And the ruck contest between Tar and Sanford. Tar in front. Perkins over the top of it also. Tar again, tried to break free from a couple, got a little kick away. Only as far as Caddy, handball towards the boundary line. Hauer onto the left boot, torpedo punt from 30 metres out towards the square. Oh, overhead mark instead of a chest mark tried to be taken by Welsh, but it's pushed through for another rush behind Bannockburn. So scores level, 1-3-9 apiece. We've been playing 10.5 minutes in the second term.
So we await this time. It looks like Romovsky going back to kick in. Looks like the stronger kids get the job as the ball gets heavier. So halfway through this second quarter, very tight game at the moment. As Romovsky now surveys the opportunities. We'll come to the western side, the change room side. Nice looking kick. And Carter does well. Gets in front and takes the chest mark. He's got players out wide. One of them is Welsh. Welsh takes the mark, plays on quickly now, kicks towards centre wing. And great defensive work there by Grossman for Bannockburn. Now it stacks on the mill. Umpire said, I'll have it. And just a little bit of feeling coming in from the players there. Howard gets a tap down to Robinson. Round the body, right foot towards half forward. Straight through players' hands. This time picked up by Toolman on the left foot. Long kick towards full forward. Sanford. Oh, he's taken the mark. And that was the best passage of play of the game for Bannockburn, as they moved the ball very quickly from half forward, and amazing enough, probably Tillman's first kick. So a very good passage. Stanford has the mark 20 metres out directly in front. He's gone back to the centre of the ground. He'll be exhausted before he gets to the kicking point, but he'll move in, and any score will give Bannockburn the lead at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter. Stanford now moves in. Well, it's a ordinary kick, I guess. He's hit the post from very close in, but it is the lead to Bannockburn. 1 goal, 4-10. They lead Bell Post to a 1-3-9. As I mentioned, 12 minutes is now gone.
So the ball at fullback. And it looks like Ramoski again with it. Do the kicking in for Bell Post. Still he's got Kingsbury and also Lima running to the same side, and Laugerson. So but he goes short towards Carter, and it's okay. Takes the mark in between fullback and centre half back. Plays on quickly, drills it out wide, or danger, or did well Kingsbury to get his hands in front of Watts, and took the mark at half back. Now he goes towards Laugerson in front of O'Neill. Oh, good mark. Under pressure. Second grabber, took it. Got Wiedemann on centre wing by himself. If he sees him, he's a bit late though. He's going to be under pressure now. He comes in. He got a hand to it. No mark taken. Play on the call, close to the boundary line. And out through Watts. So we'll have a boundary throw in centre wing. Bannockburn with the lead. 1-4-10. Bell post till 1-3-9. Boundary throw in Tallman from behind. Tries to get it down to the side of the pack. Howard, left foot kick off a standing step towards half forward. Now Padani, handball over the top to Sanford, had to sit and wait for it. Got around, handball back in board. Missed a target. Caddy was there, had it, lost it, picked it up again. Now he goes with a right foot kick, long towards goal. Might be okay, and has bounced through, I believe, for Troy Caddy's first goal. And the second for Bannockburn. They go to 2-4-16. They lead Bellpost till 1-3-9. And we have been playing nearly 14 minutes in the second term.
Sanford almost made the mistake being two-team oriented, didn't he? The handball
Turn around and kick the footy, but
yeah, the handball a bit brisk, but the caddy did well.
The desired result.
Absolutely. So that's a very fortunate goal and a 7-point lead now to Bannockburn as we approach 14 minutes now into the second quarter. And in the conditions, very good standard of football by the boys as the umpire now back in the middle of the ground. Changes here and there by both coaches. The ball up in the air. This time Tillman in the ruck gets a tap, but to advantage for Bellpost Hill. Nice kick off the ground there by Stojanovski. Gets the ball to centre half forward for Bellpost Hill. Can they reply quickly? As the ball, well, it's being disputed in the middle of the ground. Good work by Reek for Bannockburn. Kicks it along the ground. Good follow-up work by Watts. And Bannockburn are away here. They've got the ball out. Nice Padani over the top to Watts, who has had a good quarter. Kicks towards half forward. The lead comes out by Follett. He's overruns the footy. Actually pushed forward a little bit by Overall on that occasion. And whilst that's happening, the ball has just drifted over the boundary line. It's 45 metres from the the Bannockburn goal as the rain keeps tumbling down in this second quarter. Ball in the air. Ruck work done by Stanford. And picked up great smothering there by the Bellpost Hill defence. Terrific work there, picked up and driven forward Fiolet. Can't take the mark in the goal square. Great pick up by McAuliffe. Kicks it out into open space. There's a foot race here. Picked up there for Bannockburn and kicked back into the corridor. Good work by the big fellow in Kingsbury. He's looked for the safety of the boundary from the middle of the ground. They're under pressure, Bellpost Hill. But the kick has found the boundary in front of the change rooms here at St Albans. So the boundary umpire will pick the football up at 15.5 minutes into this second quarter. Half forward flank for Bannockburn. Up high for Bellpost Hill. The ball comes down. Picked up by Lorgerson. Kick towards centre wing. Cusack. Good defensive football. Punches the ball back. Ball in the middle there, overrunning it was Gorowski as Howard gets tackled, but hands clear and gets the ball away. And the pressure, the constant pressure, has caused the kick there from Romovsky to go out on the full for Bellpost Hill. Free kick to Bannockburn, taken by Reek towards half forward. Players, well, they're putting a contest at every opportunity, and the ball pushed off hands over the boundary line. So still half forward flank for Bannockburn. Boundary umpire to put the ball in. Tillman doing the ruck work. Up against Jackson on that occasion. Ball comes to ground. Kicked by Robinson. Another kick off the ground by Fiolet. Ball at half forward. Picked up and dropped by Williams for Bellpost Hill. Does come out off Fiolet. Had to head down and I think free kick both ways. Kicking in danger and also a bump around the head, and that's good umpiring as Fiolet now. He's a long way out with the heavy ball and kicks across the face of goal. One-handed attempt to mark by Williams for Bellpost Hill doesn't bear fruit. A kick off the ground, almost successful for Bannockburn, but now in defence. Good work there by Kingsbury again on the left foot. And he seems to know where the boundary is, Kingsbury. He does pretty well. So it's 17.5 minutes gone in the second quarter. 2 goals for Bannockburn lead the Bellpost Hill side 1-3.
So boundary thrown as the rain gets a little bit heavier here in the late stage of the second term. Tallman taps it over the back intelligently. Tried to get towards Violet. Lagerson against him. Ball spills free. Robinson rode a bump, then dropped the footy. Play on the course of the umpire. Violet got it away to Caddy. Kick around the corner towards full forward. Welsh getting back there. Sanford can't take the diving mark. Padani front and centre. Over the top of it. Ripped off the football. Bellpost Hill defence working overtime. Close to the boundary line. Sanford again and also in there overall. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and ball it up 20 metres out from goal. So 18 minutes played. Wouldn't want to give another one away here. Bellpost Hill try and stay in the contest. Bannockburn deep into attack. Ball comes towards the boundary line and Carter tried to keep it in. Perkins over the top of it as well. Pushed up it now. Carter gets it again. Left foot kick, great smother. And it's out of bounds for another boundary throw in. This time at half forward on the outer side. So ruck contest, Lergerson and also Filet. Boundary throw in. Both get a hand to it, comes to the front of the pack. Watts tried to tap it back towards Howie. Now through the middle, Tourman got a right foot kick away in towards the danger zone, but Bellpost Hill with the numbers. Gyrosi gets it away, but only as far as Van Ingen. Turns around at centre half forward and tries to measure the pass towards Padani. Great pick up, needs to get around on the right foot, does so towards the 10 metre square now. Welsh goes up over the back. Caddy stayed, in fact it was Kelly stayed down. Perkins there under pressure, right foot kick around the corner, has kicked the goal. Great play, and Dean Perkins has put his first on the board and the third for Bannockburn. They go to 3-4-22. They lead Bellpost Hill 1-3-9. And we've been playing 19 and a half minutes in the second term.
Oh, a crucial goal in the context of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, we said that. With a couple of minutes to go, Bellpost Hill tried to work overtime to keep Bannockburn at bay. They couldn't do so.
So we're waiting now the ball to be returned. In fact, it'll be a race now whether the ball gets back to the middle or the siren goes. It's that close. But the ball is back in the middle, so we'll have a contest as the umpire moves to the circle. We've got Toulman. That's been a good move. He's done all right on the ball for Bannockburn. He goes up against Lagerson. Ball, well, null and void, except a free kick is pulled out to Lagerson by the umpire. Which way will he go? Need to go quickly. Goes towards centre half forward. As the siren sounds, so what a crucial goal that was for Bannockburn, close to the half-time siren. Gives us the half-time score of Bannockburn, 3 goals, 4-22, leading Bellpost Hill 1-3-9.
The goal kickers for Bannockburn at half-time, Sean Padani, Dean Perkins and Troy Caddy have one apiece, while the goal kicker for Bellpost Hill is Chris Wiedemann. And so it's 3-4-22 Bannockburn. They lead Bellpost Hill 1-3-9 at half-time. We'll take a break and come back with the second half of the thirds grand final for season 2004. Bannockburn and Bellpost Hill after this.